All right, good morning, everybody. It is about 7:45 in the morning. Today we are going to try something new. We are heading down to Calhoun County Park. This is a relatively unknown international dark sky site. All right, so we are 4 miles away right now from Calhoun County Park. I just drove through Grantsville. If you're coming from I-79, it will take you right through Grantsville. And there's a Family Dollar there. You can buy all your food, groceries, anything else you might need for the trip. All right, so when you come into the park, there's a sign like this. And I'm not sure exactly where to go. It shows public stargazing to the right, east stargazing field straight ahead. But there's 3 roads here. There's one going that way, one going up this little hill here, and one right here. We're gonna take the left one, because I think that's gonna take us to the barn, and I think that's where we need to go first. Okay, after driving around, trying to figure out this sign, which way to go, I see this sign here. Okay, Stargazers Campers registration booth located at Community Building. All right, so that is where I need to head to, which means I need to head down that road right there to the barn, and then it looks like the stargazing area is past the barn. So when you first drive in, you're gonna come to this sign here, and you're gonna be confused because there's 3 directions to go. All right, and we want to go straight ahead towards the east stargazing field, which is right here. If you go up this road right here, that takes you on top of this big hill right there. There's some power up there and it looks like a very good view. I think they call that the public stargazing area. And if I'm camping, I need to go straight ahead because I need to register. So as we're driving down this road, you can see we are in the middle of a Bortle 3 class area, which is very dark, not quite as dark as Cherry Springs, which is a Bortle 2. Looks like this is the barn that I have to check in at. So you come in here, they have some information, some pamphlets. Over here is the general rules and the fee. Campers, stargazers, please complete and deposit registration forms. Camping fee for use electrical hookup is $20 a night, $10 a night if electrical hookup is not used. Restrooms are located in the community building. All right. See fees above if camping. If not, a $10 fee is payable for access to restrooms in the building. See contact above. All right, so when you arrive, you're gonna go to this barn right here, and in that little door right there is the registration. And just like Cherry Springs, you fill out a little form, you pay your money, and then I believe you head out over this way. All right, I think I spoke too soon. Gravel. All right, we have arrived, and you can see there are people here, which is outstanding. Welcome to Calhoun County Park in Grantsville, West Virginia. Today is August 18th, 2023, 3 days after the new moon. As you can see, this park is a hidden gem. There are not a lot of people here. It is very similar to Cherry Springs in that they have power. They have a bathroom, a wide open field, and a great view, especially of the southern horizon up on this hill. Calhoun County Park is about 40 miles off of Interstate 79. All the roads were paved that I took from 79. They built over here, as you can see in the corner there. That is a rentable cabin, astrophotography cabin. So you can come here with a group of 4 people. You can rent that out. There's 4 beds in there. And I think it's $120 a night. For $10 a night, you can camp here, right on the astrophotography field. And there is power as well. There's little power banks throughout. They are building bathroom. That is right there. So this is the southern view. As you can see, the treetops are pretty much eye level with the horizon. We are up on this little hill here. And this is the northern view. So if you do need to find Polaris to do any polar alignment, You do want to move a little bit away from those trees just so you get a clear view. And then you can see the little power bank. There's one of the power banks there. And there's another power bank behind that car there. And that is the rentable cabin. All right, this is the update on the bathrooms. As you can see, they're still a work in progress, but once these are complete, it will be very nice. And I think it'll pretty much complete this little section of the park. All right, one word of warning when driving up here. All right, there's these little divots in the middle of the road, and if you have a low car, say a Nissan Altima or smaller, you're gonna hit some of these divots. So try to drive on one side, almost where your wheel's in the middle here, just to prevent your bottom of your car from scraping on any of these. And there is one little hill to get up over here, and it's not very little, and it is all rock, and so your car could struggle just a little bit getting up here, as mine did. We are getting close to sunset here. This place is really cool. It's like a little mini Cherry Springs. You know, same back roads, same, you know, group of people, all astrophotographers. There's power, there's bathrooms. There's a little town nearby with, you know, food and stores and restaurants. So, you know, definitely this is a great place, and someplace that I'm gonna come to more often. This is going to be a cool little time lapse. All right. Well, interesting night. Probably one of the clearest nights I've seen. Until about midnight, and then all these high level clouds came in. Today, I think, since it does look like there's smoke moving in, I'm gonna head up to Cherry Springs. One thing that it has that Cherry Spring doesn't is just an amazing low-level panorama there of the southern sky. Cherry Springs trees like cover up about that much of it. So for you southern sky lovers, Calhoun County Park is the place to go. All right, so here we are at beautiful Calhoun County Park in West Virginia, right by the town of Grantsville. There's not much information online about it, so hopefully this video will give you all the ins and outs, and if you're coming here to do astrophotography, it'll give you a lot of the information that you just can't find online. So let's go through those. All right, so step number one, when you arrive, you'll turn into the park and you'll see a sign that shows multiple directions which way to go. There are actually two stargazing fields. One is the middle road that goes directly up on top of a little plateau. That's more of the public area that people might drive in late at night on. Some people I saw were going that way. But then there's another field that's way in the back. And to get there, you want to go left. Take the left fork, you'll go all the way down to a barn, okay? Once you get to that barn, you go to the left side of it and you just keep driving until you hit this star gazing area. And you'll know because there's a cabin there, there's bathrooms that they're building there, and you'll see other astrophotographers setting up. Step two, how do you pay? It says if you're camping without power, it's $10. If you're gonna camp with power, it's $20. So I paid $20. I was using some power for my setup, and I was tent camping. Bathrooms. There are bathrooms here at the main barn that you go by when you are heading to the field here. They're not close. They're probably a good walk away from the stargazing field, but there are bathrooms. They are building a brand new set of bathrooms. The next one is power. A lot of us need power to be able to run our setups. There are two areas of power on the stargazing field, so there's plenty of power here. Safety. So the only thing I would worry about here are animals that might want to eat your food. Make sure you take your food, put it in your car, lock it up. Don't, throw things out into the woods. Typical rules apply, just, be safe. Other than that, we are in the middle of nowhere. Cherry Springs is right on a main road. You'll hear those cars going up and down all night long. You'll see headlights. Here we are, I would assume, a good 1.5 to 2 miles from the closest road. If you like nature, it is dead silent at night except for all the animals. Calhoun County Park is well maintained. The grass has been mowed. There are a lot of little hiking areas. They do maintain this very well, and a lot of it comes from the donations and the people paying the camping fees. The website. So the website, if you click on reservations on the Calhoun County Park website, you'll see it's under construction. So they may start doing reservations. I don't think they'll ever do reservations for the astronomy fields. I think that'll be just a first come, first serve. There's plenty of room. Last night, we're 3 days after a new moon. It was supposed to be an extremely clear night, and there were probably 20 people here total. It probably could hold 100. It is quite a bit smaller than Cherry Springs, but the view, I really think it has a better view of the night sky. It's a Bortle 3, so not quite as dark as Cherry Springs is. And again, I compare a lot of things to Cherry Springs just because I've been there so many times. But the southern horizon is very low. So we're up on a hill, and the southern horizon here is parallel to your eyesight. So there's a lot of things there that you can capture that you can't quite at Cherry Springs because you have those trees. Getting here, getting to Calhoun County Park was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought we would be taking back roads, some dirt roads, gravel roads, all those things. I was on pavement the entire time. I was coming from 79 south. Once you get off the exit, it's 40 miles on paved roads. You do pass plenty of gas stations. You pass a couple grocery stores. Once you get to the town of Grantsville, you're 4 miles away. So you stop in the town of Grantsville. There's a pizza place, there's a breakfast place, a supermarket, there's a dollar store. You can go get all your supplies from there. It's really, really convenient to have those accommodations so close to the field. So would I pick Calhoun County Park over Cherry Springs if I had a choice? There's pros and cons of everything. The best being the weather. The weather is different down here. We're at 39.5 degrees. I look at the weather, and if I see the weather's going to be nicer down in Calhoun County, I'll come down here. It's a longer drive, but if I'm going to get better weather, I'm going to come here. If I'm shooting anything low in the southern horizon, Calhoun County is probably a better bet. I've seen the Milky Way 1,000 times from Cherry Springs. I don't think I saw it as clear ever at Cherry Springs as I did last night here. I think a big difference is being off that main road, not having that car noise go up and down, not having people at Cherry Springs leaving the public stargazing area the wrong way and shining their lights into the dedicated astronomy field. All those things, make me really enjoy coming to a very rural, quiet park. All right, so we are gonna leave Calhoun County Park now and head to Cherry Springs. It was a great night. I met a lot of cool people, learned a lot about the area, and definitely will be coming back here again. So if you're looking for other dark sky sites, definitely try out Calhoun County Park. It's really a diamond in the rough. Once the bathrooms get done, I think it's gonna be even better. So, and I did hear you can stay in the barn at night. Upstairs is a huge loft area, open to anybody. You can go there. If you stay here in the winter, set up your imaging stuff on the field, go down there, stay in the barn. It's heated and everything. It's got bathrooms downstairs as well.